There's been a recent change for employers participating in multi-employer defined benefit pension schemes, which hopefully will offer some light at the end of the tunnel for hard-pressed employers, particularly charities who participate in these schemes. To date, employers in these schemes have had a bit of a Hobson's choice of being either having the option of unaffordable cessation debt payments if they exit the scheme, or to keep building up more unaffordable benefits and having ever increasing contributions, neither of which are particularly appealing. There has been a consistent campaign going on for about the last 10 years to actually have this legislation looked at, and recently we've had the Occupational Pension Schemes Employer Debt and Miscellaneous Amendments Regulations in 2018, which came into force on the 6th of April this year, following consultation in April 2017. These new regulations introduce what are called deferred debt arrangements, where the employer is showing only a change of membership, so doesn't any longer employ active members. They will not automatically have the debt triggered under Section 75 of the Pensions Act legislation, but it's envisaged that they will be able to negotiate ongoing payments on an ongoing funding basis rather than a cessation basis, which would add a lot of flexibility and make closures and ceasing further accrual much more affordable. Employers will be subject to all the same funding and administration obligations under these new deferred debt arrangements, so that members' benefits continue to be protected. So that adds additional security. There is considerable devil in the detail, as ever with this legislation, as trustees have a lot of control over how the legislation might be implemented, and at this stage there haven't been comment from most of the large multi-employer schemes as to how they're actually going to implement the new regulations. I'm hopeful that it will be embraced by both employers and trustees, as it could potentially be a huge step forward in managing the liabilities under these schemes.